Alright lads, today we are doing something foolish. Throwing it back today to messing about on FIFA. And today I've decided to come up with a challenge fitting of the good old days. Alright, well, for one individual who experienced the good old days. We're making a 100-year-old player under game. We're going to see how they do. How their arthritic bones carry them through a season on this game. We're just going to get straight into making, so I don't know how you make someone on this game anymore. Now, we realistically need the oldest name possible, okay? I want you to be able to look at this man's birth certificate and know that it was written in stone. I want the midwives to have been historians, bruv, okay? This is the level that we're going for. So first of all, none of this modern day Daniel stuff. You're Clements now. This guy's gonna be so old they hadn't even invented barbers yet. Maybe they still haven't, considering my trim at the moment. Dithering. Clements Dithering. He kind of sounds like an old professor in Harry Potter, and that is as old as I want him to seem. Clements Dithering, because he's gonna be doing a lot of dithering on the ball. He's gonna be as small as we can make him. He's gonna be extremely light. He's ready for the care home. He's in the care home. He's escaped the care home, realistically. So I think that probably works. Position-wise, he's gonna be a striker. Footedness decided by whatever his last hip replacement was. Heading accuracy, I mean, the guy's 4'11". He has to have low heading accuracy. But if we're being honest, guys, can't have any movement. This man brings a Zimmer frame into the dressing room, okay? He's got to have one acceleration and one sprint speed, one agility, one balance, one reactions, okay? Everything movement-wise is gonna be cursed. Aggression, we all know old people are aggressive. This is gonna be the type of man to tell me to go back to where I came from, okay? This is vision 1, by the way. Yeah, he's got a cataract. If we're gonna be 1,000,000% honest, I want this man to look like an absolute specimen. Yeah, I fear this man is gonna look scary in most schools. Well, a 100-year-old man shouldn't really be in one anyway. But this one specifically, yeah, it's already looking bad. With a nose inspired by Michael Jackson and eyes inspired by an allergic reaction.
Oh my god.
This man is already taking shape, I'm gonna be honest. And by shape, I mean one of the worst shapes you've ever seen in your life. Yo, the side profile of this man is absolutely outlandish. That is a schnauzer, bruv. He is hoovering up everything with that. Don't ask questions. There was a lot more legal stuff back in his time, bro. Yeah, nah, it's a cursed image. I hate everything that this stands for. This guy was supposed to look old, by the way. Now we're just remixing his whole face. Yeah, guys, we've mashed this man up. It's game over. Look at that. Bro has had an allergic reaction to the oxygen around him. Skin tone. All right, cool. He's got to be the whitest of the white. Skin surface, we need him to look old, haggard. There he is. Look at him. All right, cool. This is starting to take shape now. Freckles everywhere. This man cannot go out in sunlight for over 23 minutes. Scarring from the war. Yes, there we go. One big one across his left side. I don't know what this means, but I'm adding it. Okay. We've actually successfully made him really old. He was quite progressive for his time. Hence, there's face makeup. Go on then, slap some lip makeup on it. How could this get... We've created this as an old woman. Clements, honestly, you do you. There's absolutely no judgment from me. But hair, realistically, this is where he becomes really old. Grey hair, here we go. That's what I'm talking about. It needs to be a different style, really, doesn't it? If we're being honest, it does. What's like the oldest hairstyle we can probably find? Oh, yeah. I've seen the receding ones. Oh, yes. Jesus Christ, his skull has been unlocked and it is a problem. Yeah, nah, that's crazy. Yeah, this is outrageous. Do we go really old? This is giving serious Clements vibes, to be fair, but this just really accentuates all the hideous parts of his head. We'll roll with that for now. Are there any more down here? Okay, these are starting to look a little bit crazy. Yo, that's a menace. He has to go on a register immediately. Hi, guys. We've really done this man dirty. Jesus Christ. Do we want him to be a cool old man? No, we don't. We want him to be the most problematic. He's a man of the war, so therefore the kit is tucked in. Boots and accessories, yep, the most basic they could possibly be. We need to give him the most arthritic looking run style imaginable, though. Yeah. He looks like he's pottering about. Get him involved. Right, and just to check on the team sheets, do we find young Clements? Well, old Clements. There he is, Mr. Dithering. He's got one pace, but apparently the good form he's in sees him with a +8. 4-star skill moves as well. Ask him to say the keyword Elastico, his dentures will fall out. Now, with that, we must start a career mode save. I want to see how this man does, and we've got to make him 100 years old. I actually almost forgot that was the point of the video. Well, lads, unfortunately, he's already decided he's retiring at the end of the season. That, though, is okay. That doesn't really matter too much, to be honest with you. We only need him for one. I'll be surprised if he even makes it through the season, to be honest with you. I'll be honest, lads. I've accidentally made him 113. He was supposed to be 100. Turns out the birth documents were incorrect. They hadn't invented pencils back in his time. Either way, Clemens Dithering is of the age-ish that he's supposed to be. He's 28 overall, might I add, and absolutely clapped. I think we're ready to go. I want to see how this man, with his walking stick and helper dog, are able to lead the line for Liverpool this season. Get this video to 6K likes for Clemens, man. He deserves it. Come on. We've got a youth academy here. These lot are about 128 years younger than our starting striker. And here we go, lads. Like that, it's time for the start of the season. We're ready for game week 1, and we're facing off against Ipswich Town. Realistically, yeah, as far as an entrance point to the channel, it can't really get much easier than that. No offense to Ipswich, but in the game, in the league, this is about as good as it's going to get for Clemens against a side that was established 47 years after his birth. There we go. We look at an empty stadium there, but still with more pelvises than Clemens has. And look at this. There he is. What a man. You know what? When he gets up to full speed, he's not that bad, you know.
Of course, he did have hip surgery. That's terrible to see.
Contrary to popular belief, by the way, this is actually Clemens' debut. Just because he witnessed Moses part the Red Sea does not actually mean that he's played a Premier League game before. His mum told him that he'd always be a coal miner. His mum being Mary, and Joseph was there as well. This has gone out wide to Luis Diaz. Look at him down the centre, ready to make a run. Oh my God, he's got on the end of it. Dithering.
The football's left him.
I just want everyone to know that was a shot, by the way. Arnie Slot's fuming already. He ain't got enough hair follicles for these sorts of shenanigans. Clemens, please. He's calling for it. You're not in a good position. Bro's senile. Right, I want a bicycle kiss. Not even gone to him. Clemens, it's the worst corner you've ever seen. He's gone. Oh, he's been clamped. That is abuse against elders. Was he offside? He was, for crying out loud. They didn't have all these rules and regulations back in his time. You can still see the receding hairline from here. See, so far, I've been playing balls over the top to him. I don't really want to do that, to be fair. All it does is bring back PTSD of the bombs raining down from World War I. He doesn't need that. I don't need my leading striker to have PTSD from 1912. Right, Zabozlai, Clemens, where are you going, brother? Following in the footsteps of Firmino. He's been clamped again. Clemens, please. Come on, I need a good performance from you here. We haven't had you training down in the nursing home for nothing. That's a lie. We literally have. Even just eating his breakfast, we've been training him to do that. Clemens, get back on side. What I'm interested in, by the way, here as well, we're playing a career mode season. Is he gonna get worse? Like, the guy is 113 years old. I mean, to be fair, if his legs haven't gone already, they're not gonna go at this point, are they? Oh God, Ipswich are coming forward here. Canate's been rinsed, by the way. Alisson has as well, and Ipswich are leading. Well, you just knew that was gonna happen. It's not good defending, to be honest, but I can't help but feel the fact that we're trying to play in a prehistoric Ice Age resident is not helping in our attacking exploits. Liam Delap gives them the lead. But Clemens, you've not even controlled it, brother. The Alzheimer's crept up on him there. He kind of forgot where he was, what he was doing. Right, I need to lock in here now. Zabozlai, you've got runners. There's one of them. It's Mo Salah. And who's that central? It's Clemens. Play it. He's hit the post. It comes back to him. Look how slow he's running to celebrate. Clemens has scored. I can't believe it. A 100-year-old footballer has scored against Ipswich Town. I think that says more about Ipswich Town, really, than anything that Clemens has done here. It's a tactical 1-2 in off the post. His ankle has shattered to pieces, by the way, there. Simply kicking a spherical object has put his pelvis out of line again. It's the sacrifices that we make. Oh, Clemens, you're a hero already. I can't believe it's taken him half an hour. 1 goal in 1 game. Dithering. There's no dithering from him when it comes to goal scoring. Chaplin on the ball there. Not Charlie Chaplin. Himself and Clemens were good friends. He was actually 67 years old at Charlie Chaplin's baptism. Ipswich are trying to come forward here. They're realizing now they've conceded to a man who has 4 separate free bus passes, and they're trying to step it up a notch, but Diaz is trying to end it for them. It's Szoboszlai squared again towards Clements. The lunge is good. Clements! No. I'm trying to do a bicycle kick with him. It would be a penny farthing kick for him, realistically. He just never seems to be available. I know he scored already, right? But we forced that to happen. Clements, go on, lad. I tell you what, it's not a bad effort. His poor arthritic knees have got some decent power behind that. We won one at the break, guys. Szoboszlai's been missing in action. I don't give a fuck about that. Clements was missing in action during the American Civil War, but that's not stopped him from scoring after half an hour here. Yeah, this is impressive, guys. His face, problematic, but his goal-scoring ability cannot be argued with. He's seen his name up in lights, or candles in his case. Salah, I thought he was going to get nodded down there to Clements. Get on it, lad. It's a poor challenge. Get him back in the nursing home. He's gone rogue. We've pressurized them there into an error, and now look, it's Clements. Plays the right ball. He's found Mo Salah, who cuts back in and rifles it into the top corner, lads. Clements has got a goal and an assist, boys. There he is in the back. He looks like an artifact. He looks like an ancient relic from the Egyptian times. His face has at some point decomposed. That's the level that we're at this point with this geezer. I mean, what a day. We're 2-1 up. We could be leaving here with all 3 points. And now we can bring this away again and look for you-know-who. Realistically, and a 113-year-old man cannot be the spearhead of any sort of counter-attack. He can barely count at this age, let alone counter. Salah's won that in a great position. Bend your run, Clements. He has. He's in on goal. Clements for the brace.
Come and find me. I'm in the car park now.
Yeah, no, he's done. It's done. The guy's, it's a wrap. To be fair there, the poor geezer has had to run at least 16 meters there. The last time he did that was in 1923. So realistically, what more can you say? He's got a ball roll in his locker, and that's more than I could have ever imagined. But either way, he has been the difference maker here today. Whether good or bad, Clements has got himself a goal and an assist today. Ipswich, they need an inquest into that one. How has a man, good friends with Vincent van Gogh, managed to dunk on them here today? Our second game is ready. This time we're just going to play highlights. I want to get to the end of the season and see how Clements is doing. But if you do want to see a second video, the chronicles of this man, or you want to see me stream it, obviously you can check my Twitch out down in the description below, or you can let me know down in the comments. If this video gets 6k likes, I will do a sequel. Clements might not make it, to be honest with you. Brother's had a week off and he still hasn't fully recovered yet. The main goal here, get him a goal against Brentford. All right, lads, here we go. Right, we've got a corner kick, all right? And you know what that means. We got to find the young Clements, bro. He's on the edge of the area. Oh, we can get him to come over. He can come short. Okay, that's the most he's ran in 25 years. Oh my God, he's skilled past one. Oh my God, he's done it again. Clements, no. I cannot believe he's actually done that. I cannot believe this man has actually beaten two. That's as much as a goal. That's all I care about, genuinely. Luis Diaz trying to find his man. He's been absolutely clamped there. Get him off the field. Get him out of here. It's not even a booking. Why have you stopped the play then, boss? I was still in possession. Look, right, we're calling a second man over. Okay, this is serious business. It's into... Could have gone better. Oh, we got a penalty. We've won ourselves a penalty. I was not involved, yeah, but we all know who has to take it. Clements, get yourself down here. This is his moment. His hair is literally fallen out in the time that there's been between this and the last game. Clements, do your thing. Oh, that's my boy. Composure. Composed. Absolutely phenomenal. He's chipped it down the middle. Can you believe it? Okay, he's ruined it. No one needs to see that. Drop the skincare routine. Stop using it entirely. On the one hand, he scored a Penenga, okay? And that really is truly magnificent. But, I mean, what more can he do? Is he off the pitch, by the way? I think he's been brought off, guys. He's not on. He's literally been substituted, guys. He ain't made it. He's literally out of there. He's had an asthma attack, heart attack, and lung attack at the same time, bro. Every single one's gone. I mean, what's the point now, really? I don't care about the rest of this game, truthfully. If Clements isn't here, then I don't want it. There we have it, lads. It is a 1-0 victory. Once again, a goal contribution from our 100-year-old wonder has been the difference maker. He's chipped it down the middle from a penalty in a 1-0 victory. I don't think, well, the cameraman can't find him, and to be honest, it's probably for the best, if we're being real. But either way, he has done his job. It's 3 goal contributions in 2 games. Now, though, the task at hand is to get to the end of the season. I want to see how he does across the whole campaign, whether he gets any better or any worse, and just how many goals more he can score. Well, judging from the lack of confidence the board are giving me right now, it doesn't seem things have gone that well. And no, honestly, with Clements leading the line, we have underperformed. Liverpool have finished 5th in the league, with Manchester City champions ahead of Manchester United in 2nd. Perhaps the most unrealistic thing about this video so far. Yeah, we finished behind Arsenal and Spurs, ahead of Aston Villa. 70 points isn't terrible. Obviously, we don't know how many games Clements actually played, how many goals he scored. Clements now 114. I think his face has sagged further, genuinely. He's not happy with his playtime. Why? Clements, brother. You could play -3 games, and I think you'd be absolutely fine with your game time. 28 overall, so he hasn't gone down at all. I don't know whether that's because he's outside of the age window where players can go up and down. I think there is actually a cap. You could go from 113 to 114. Maybe nothing would change, to be fair. Either way, I don't know. I haven't got there yet. Clements isn't happy, though. That's the main moral of the story. He hasn't grown. He hasn't shrunk any further, and he hasn't got any worse, I don't think, as a player. He only played 2 games all season. He quite literally played the games that we played, and then that was it. Arnie has not rated him. I'm sorry, guys. I feel like I've let you down. You know what? Arnie Slot has let Clements down, and for that, I'm not sure I can ever forgive him. He didn't even get a game in the Carabao Cup, for fuck's sake. To be fair, if he had 1 sip of Carabao, alas, he ain't making it. He could sniff a Tangfastic and he's on the floor, KO. It was a short career. It was a fleeting visit into the first team of Liverpool's starting 11, but it didn't last. It really didn't. But he can hold his head up high if his arthritis in his neck allows him, because a 7.85 average rating is very, very solid. 2 goals and an assist. All 3 goals, you know, that we scored in the first 2 games of the season were down to him, and that to me gives him some level of hero or icon status. Anfield will probably forget a great, yeah, they'll forget him, bruv. How he even made it to the end of the season, I don't know. But Clements, it's been a pleasure, honestly. I hope you guys have enjoyed a 100-year-old player here on FC25. If you have, then feel free to slap a like on the video. As I mentioned, if you want to see this again, then get this video to 6K likes. If you want to see me stream it, you can also follow me over on Twitch. The link to that is down in the description below. But it has been a pleasure ranting at you guys today. Have a wonderful day, enjoy yourselves, and try not to have any nightmares about that face, please. I'm sorry, I didn't want to have to...